Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How's everybody out there doing today? Got a Tarkir Dragonstorm Play Booster box we're going to bust into. These have actually been pretty decent so far. We're working our way through a case of collectors, but I did want to open a few more play boxes as well. So, get a little bit more of the singles for the store here. Alright, what do we got? We got our breakdown of our draft archetypes. Looking forward to drafting this at the store this week, coming weeks here. I have a feeling it's going to be a really good draft and a good turnout for draft. We sold out 2 out of the 3 days for our pre-release event, so people are really digging the dragons. Which, hey, dragons are actually a big part of Magic. A lot of people don't know, if you're a newer player or younger player. When I first started playing the game, it was the day Revised dropped and Unlimited just cycled out, and Black Lotus was no longer being printed, and it was already starting to go up because of how good a card it was. But the most expensive card, more expensive than Black Lotus at the time, was Shivan Dragon. Shivan Dragon used to be the most powerful card in the game, and it was like a $25 card, and Black Lotus was only around that same price, or 20 bucks or whatever, I don't remember. But I remember it was the same or more than Black Lotus at the time. When the game was pretty new. That would have been in April of 94. The game came out in, I think, October of 93. So, a little history. Yeah, the play box is definitely not as good a quality. There's always this kind of damage up in the corner a little bit. Teamer Battle Cry for our first rare. Our Mythic, our land, and a Bird Monk token at the end there. Alright, let's try and rip through this box. I've been yapping it up. Almost 2 minutes in the video, and not even opening stuff yet. We're only on the second pack. All right, we got a Packkeeper's Familiar and an Inevitable Defeat. Some more foils and a Warrior Dragon. All right, so are you guys liking the set so far? It definitely seems like there's a lot of power. Seems like a fun set. The showcases look pretty cool. The lands are gorgeous. Tursa Light Shatter and a Welling Dragonstorm with the showcase. Foil and Warrior Goblin token. I haven't had a whole lot of time to look at the cards themselves. There's a turn 0 win in Standard now, so that's cool. Hey, and a Mox Jasper. We'll take it. There's finally a good hit. All right. A few packs in. Get a Mox. Spirit. Everybody was really underestimating how good that Mox was going to be, but now that people are playing with it, the price is already starting to skyrocket. It's a great card. It doesn't take much to get it online. Just a little creativity. United Battlefront. And our foil, our land, and oh boy, art cards. Those are still a thing. Oh joy. Alright, and what do we got? At least I've noticed they haven't had any advertising cards in the last couple sets. That is awesome. Advertising cards are stupid. Ward in the Grove. Beautiful. Swamp. And a Spirit. I mean, why are you going to advertise inside the box that somebody just bought of your product to try and sell them the product that they just bought? That's a waste of everybody's time and money, and makes everybody feel bad. Flamewell Grappler, and then we got a Mythic All Out Assault in the Ghost Fire treatment, and then we got a Soldier. Ripping through these packs. Maybe we'll get an Oogs in here too. That'll make it a pretty good box. The Mox Jasper's already a good hit, but let's grab her. Could use a little bit more beef to push it over. Monk and Bird. Ugin or something like that, or a fetch land. And it'll make us feel pretty good about this box, I think. Alright. Past the bulky bulk here. Severn's Priest. Our foil, our land, and a Warrior Dragon. Alright, last pack, stack number 1. Third of the way through. What you gonna get? What you giving us, box? Herd Heirloom. This one's got a little bit of hype behind it right now. See what happens with it. And the copy Monk. I did not participate in any of the per-release events because we were pretty packed. I didn't need to jump in to help out with any buys or anything. Nature's Rhythm and a Narrow for our next Mythic. Mythic number 3 so far. And an Elephant Treasure token. And I wasn't too sad about it because this is one of those sets that you had to go 3 colors really. And I suck at 3 colors. I suck at building 3 colors in a limited format. Storm Scale Sign for another mythic. We're doing pretty good on those. Warrior Goblin. I mean, New Capana, you kind of had to draft 3 colors, and I kept trying to force 2, and I would lose badly every single time. That's the worst draft I ever did. I did several of the New Capana drafts, and it was rough. Ethan Road Watcher, couple foils, and a Spirit token. Double-sided Spirit. Most of the other LGSs near us that we used to play out before we opened our store, they would do the same set the whole time it was out. Arishin City, and a Paranation foil mythic, and a mountain, and another art card. So we would have to draft the same set every week for months. So when we open our store, we do the new set for a couple weeks, and then we let people just vote what set they want to draft after that. Sage of the Skies, Severance Priest, and Spirit. Whatever set we have in stock, which is every set since 2019. So we have a pretty decent selection. So we let them vote, and a lot of times they just want to do Chaos Draft, which that's another one that I just am not good at. Ishki Dragonclaw. Needless to say, Bird Monk. I did not jump into any of these pre-release events, even though we did have enough employees on staff to where I could have, but we got a lot of work to do there too. I'm always busy. New Way Forward, a couple foils, and a Soldier. But I just knew trying to do 3 colors, and I hadn't had any time because we've been so busy. I haven't had any time to really watch any of the spoilers or even read any of the cards or anything. Revival of the Ancestors, and a Warrior Goblin. Well, I know very little about this set. I only know some of the big chase cards, obviously, and I've seen some of the cards that enable combos and whatnot. But All Out Assault, haven't really looked into it as much as I would like to. Relic Warrior Dragon, I love the looks of this token. And then the regular dragon. I would love to spend a little more time reading the cards, seeing what I can build around, and what I can add to my decks personally. And offensive. But as far as doing events, drafts, or sealed for this one, I'm a little hesitant because I am just so bad at drafting 3 colors or creating a 3-color sealed deck. We'll see. Still has a motion. And Revival of the Ancestors in the showcase. 2 foils and a Spirit. I'm sure I'll end up jumping into one of the drafts or something for this set eventually. Depending on how the turnout stays. Hey, Mars Flats. There we go. You got a fetch land. Alright, we got a Mox and a fetch land. We're doing pretty decent in this box. And we got a Baron Set Siege. And a Warrior Goblin. Just because I have a feeling I won't be able to go 2-color. I'm probably going to have to go 3-color with this one. So many 3-color cards. It's like a commander set that's not a commander set. Well, it's kind of a commander set. Anyways, got a Voice of Victory for a rare and another art card. We're getting low on packs here. We did get our special guest. We got our Marsh Flats fetch land. So, and we did get a Mosh Jasper. Hoping to pull an Ugin here at the end. Encampment. And just make it an awesome box. Soldier. We only got 6 packs to go to try and do it, though. Wish me luck. I'm going in. Cover me. All right. What do we got? Rang River Regent. And we got a Crater Hoof Behemoth. There we go. There's another good hit. We'll take it. All right. This box has been pretty good. Spirit. I forgot about Crater Hoof. He's another big hit we can get out of these. All right. So, not looking too shabby. So another something big at the end would be nice, though. Our set. War of the Grave. Backwater. And Elephant Treasure. Grove. I don't know what happened to my voice there. I tried to say Grove, but it came out Grove. All right. Move it on. Wing Craig Siege. And some stuff and things. Copy Monk. All right. 3 more packs. The final countdown here. Anything? Emily Storm Shell. Not much. We got a turtle. Zombie Druid and a treasure. All right, we got the turtle. We're okay now. We got a 5-drop turtle. All right. Ethan Road Watcher, and the Leopard, and a Reliquary Dragon, and regular Dragon. Last pack. Will we get a last pack Oogs? Come on. Come on, Eugene. We need you. Where you at? You're not here. Kislev Village, and a Sinkhole Surveyor, and some stuff, and another art card. Just for one last slap in the face. We didn't even get a signed art card. I don't know. Everybody's after those signed art cards, aren't they? Aren't they worth like $100 a piece? Anyway, we got our Mars Flats. Ding. Good pull there. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mythics, including the Mox Jasper and the Crater Hoof Behemoth. Both regular water, but still, both great playable cards that are going to be worth value. The value train. Crater Hoof Behemoth in standard is scary. Elf deck's going to go big and wide. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the description. Click some of those links. I truly appreciate when you guys click those links. It doesn't happen very often, but I do appreciate it a lot when it happens. Let me know how your pre-releases went and how you like the set. Love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.